Hey everybody, Pastor Rigo here. I just wanted to share a quick fasting testimony. So, in the year 2010, at that time in my life, I was unemployed for 8 months. I didn't have a job. I was looking for a job. My old job had moved out of state, so I was unemployed for a really long time. And at that time in my life, I was praying that, that God would send me a godly wife, that I will meet someone and start a relationship and eventually get married. That was a desire of my heart. So I was, jobless. I didn't have a wife, and things seemed kind of bleak. And I just remember having this thought, I should really seek the Lord about this and pray what God's plan and will for my life is, and what else I can do. So I ran into a book called Fasting by Jensen Franklin, who's a pastor. And in that book, it talked about, the importance of fasting and how it can help us connect with the Lord and really just be sensitive to his voice and set that time apart to seek his face. So I did that, I said, you know what, I'm going to go on a 3-day fast, just liquids. But I laugh about it. I only got through a day and a half, but during that day and a half, I remember just, separating dedicated time to prayer. I had my scriptures out of God's promises and just really seeking his face and asking him to move in my life and asking him for the things that I desired in my heart, that I knew it was his will for me, but it just wasn't happening at the time. So I'd spend that time fasting in his presence. And afterwards, I just remember having this assurance that God heard my requests and he was going to take care of my desires. So that was January 2010. So then fast forward to the end of the year. By the end of 2010, I got a new job. I met Mandy, who's my wife now, and we were engaged before the end of the year, which is awesome. So God answered my prayer. And I really believe that, when I separated extra time to pray and fast, I really, the Lord heard my prayer. And I believe that he intervened because I spent that extra time seeking his face. And there's seasons in our life where, the Holy Spirit will lead us to spend extra time seeking him, and praying and fasting is a part of that, to hear his voice and to really break strongholds in our life, and also to get direction. So if you look at biblical examples, for example, Esther, in the book of Esther, the Jews were facing annihilation by Haman, and they declared a 3-day fast, and God intervened during that time. So, I think fasting is really important for us. And I think, if you listen to the voice of the Holy Spirit and you're obedient to that in those seasons of life where you need extra direction or breakthrough in your life, I think fasting complements prayer in a big way, and God can really intervene through it. So I just want to share that quick testimony. Thanks.